Caitlin has officially signed a lifetime contract in Europe, and let's face it, the NBA just lost its brightest star. It's hard not to feel conflicted. Happy for Caitlin, but sad for what this means for the league. After all, she was the face of the WNBA, carrying the league on her back through sold-out arenas, record TV ratings, and skyrocketing merchandise sales. And yet, what did she get in return? A paycheck that barely reflected her value, questionable calls from refs, and a league that seemed hesitant to fully embrace her stardom. It's no wonder she packed her bags and said goodbye. Europe has rolled out the red carpet, treating her like the superstar she is, while the WNBA fumbled the opportunity to lock her in. The writing was on the wall for a while. Clark had voiced her frustrations about the officiating and the physicality she faced on the court, where it often felt like the refs were ignoring the blatant fouls against her. She told reporters she felt like she was being hammered out there while others got away with things she couldn't. And when the biggest star of your league feels that way, it's a serious problem. But the WNBA didn't just lose a player, they lost the asterisk player, the one who could have taken the league to new heights. Instead of embracing her as the future, they opted to keep things balanced. But in sports, balance isn't always fair. When you have a talent like Clark, you do what it takes to keep her happy. Instead, they lowballed her on salary, thinking endorsement deals and a few pats on the back would be enough. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. And now, Europe's gain is the WNBA's massive loss. It's not just about the money. Clark felt undervalued. Sure, the league gave her a platform, but it never fully gave her the spotlight. In trying to treat all players equally, they let their biggest assets slip away. Caitlin Clark was the player people tuned in to watch, the one driving up TV ratings by 46% every time she hit the court. She was more than just a face in the crowd. She was the future of women's basketball, and now she's making that future happen overseas. The WNBA thought they could keep her with crumbs while Europe threw bags of cash at her. It's a wake-up call for the league. Other players are watching and they're thinking. But if you like Caitlin Clark, then subscribe.